point in the year.
Any other questions for the Yale student athletes?
Yeah, for either Jimmy or Brian, can you talk about the mood in the locker room between the third period and overtime? I mean, obviously, we all see what's on the back of the shirts. Are you guys confident in just knowing that you would just come out and play your game and things would go your way?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of good leadership. We have a lot of experience in this tournament. So I think there was a sense of calm, but also a sense of urgency. We have 9 seniors, and to have that kind of leadership and experience is, I mean, not a lot of teams have that in the tournament this year, and we're prepared for a situation like that, and work it out for us in the end.
Jerry, talk a little bit about the difference in the atmosphere in the building tonight compared to a couple of years ago when you were out here. It seems like between then and now there's been a bit of a build-up in terms of the following year, which has always been good, but it seemed like a really loud playoff building in there tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, it was loud. It was a fun building to play in. You know, the following's gotten better and better, I think, every year as we've kind of progressed. But you know, it was good 2 years ago too. You know, it was fun to play there as well.
Last question for the student athletes from Yale.
Jimmy, can you expound a little bit on what Ryan said about having the 9 seniors on the team and having that kind of confidence in the locker room going into the overtime?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, you just have to stay the course. But I mean, against a team that you know was playing us so tough, you know, you just have to stay within yourself and know, you know, have the confidence that we can break through. And we ultimately did.
Thanks, guys. The Yale locker room will be open now, and we appreciate your efficiency in getting to them so they can get back to the hotel. Coach Elaine, questions for Coach Elaine?
Okay. Coach, can you talk about the mood in the locker room between the third period and overtime? Confident bunch of guys. I mean, not a lot of things to say.
Yeah, I guess if I was looking for a term, it would be focused. I think we all understand what's at stake this time of year. You know, both teams were playing for survival, but you know, I stress that if we continued to play our game, that we would get an opportunity to win the hockey game, and that's what happened.
Coach, as Elliot alluded to, Frank Serratori mentioned the MO for them was to wear you guys down. He thought they had the better legs in the third period and overtime. Would you agree with that? Or?
You know, there were 10 total shots in the third period. Each team had 5. I thought we had the better of the offense's zone possession time in the third period. I think there were 9 total shots in 3 minutes of the overtime. And I you know, I thought they probably had some of the better chances in the overtime. And they were able to score. So I guess Frank I agree, but disagree with Frank.
Just to follow up, were you concerned about that from the get-go coming into this game, that would be their MO because they are such a big, you know, physical Air Force conditioned team? Not that your team's not conditioned.
Yeah, no, I guess I wasn't, because I think we're pretty fit. You know, we've got what I think is the best strength coach in the country, in Joe Maher, and that's part of the equation. But the other side is that we have a bunch of players who are willing to pay a price to do what they need to do to be fit. And you know, our guys have literally been working for this since last May, off the ice, on their own with the program. So I wasn't worried about our fitness level in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
So can you speak to Andrew Miller's presence on the ice tonight? He seemed like he was everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew was Andrew. You know, I mean, I could say that almost every game of the year. He's a great puck possession guy. He seems to be able to create his own tempo with the hockey game. I thought there were some times where he overstayed his shift, so we'll have a conversation or two about that. But Andrew adds so much to us as a hockey team, and we just love the way he plays.
Dave?
Your goaltender stepped up pretty big in a really tough situation, you know, down the stretch. Can you talk about that?
I guess when are people going to stop talking about our goaltender? I mean, he's been fantastic all year long. I don't know how many games he's played this year. He's probably played 30 hockey games, which might be a Yale record. I know he's won the most Yale's ever won. He made a huge save there in overtime, which gave us an opportunity to win. And that's what we've seen from him since day one of this hockey season.
Can you talk